Law Society of Kenya, we expect it to be more robust under our leadership on the question of rule of law. Rule of law is an important issue because at the moment Kenyans are feeling the weight of government. Kenyans are feeling that big weight of government. And we are saying that we need to keep the government away from Kenyans in terms of rights abuses, in terms of bad legislation, in terms of malgovernance, maladministration, and corruption. So Law Society of Kenya will play a very central role in the administration of justice in this country and dealing with that question of corruption. So it's absolutely important to assure Kenyans that they shall not give up hope. Law Society of Kenya will be there for them. We will be doing strategic public interest litigation to quash any laws which have been passed by Parliament and constitutional laws. We will engage with the executive, we'll engage with Parliament, and we'll engage with the judiciary in a strategic manner to ensure that Law Society of Kenya's voice is listened to. We want to reclaim the voice of Law Society of Kenya. The Law Society of Kenya, that voice of reason, the voice of sobriety, the voice of the people. So we want to make that express an unequivocal promise that it will not be business as usual. On the question of our own society as advocates, definitely there are challenges you've seen in the legal market. The question of unemployment, a dysfunctional law society, just look around. There's a problem, you get in and you're like, is this the Law Society of Kenya that we can be prestigious about? Is this the Law Society of Kenya that we can invite our colleagues from South Africa, Nigeria, England and the US, then we come and tell them, this is the Law Society of Kenya. This is a shame. We need to offer strategic leadership in terms of rebuilding this institution. We must plant the seeds for rebuilding the Law Society of Kenya so that it plays a central role. You know, we must radiate that profile, that institutional profile and the institutional image. Radiate it. With this, you know, we are just in shambles. It is important that we play that particular role. Secondly, on the question of practice, we must ensure that Law Society of Kenya plays its central role when it comes to the question of practice. Bread and butter issues are issues that we must deal with. We must deal with bread and butter issues once and for all. The reason is that as we speak, there is the reduced income to the advocates. 40% of conveyancing business is being done by brokers. 40% of conveyancing business. This government, they are pushing through policy proposals for technology convergence to take away running down practice. If running down practice is taken away the same way they did to WIBA practice, it's going to be a problem. Look at banking. We must be strategic about banking. We must be serious about banking practice. We must be serious about tax practice. Tax practice being done by accountants. What happened to us, the lawyers? So these bread and butter issues are extremely critical to the legal practitioner. As a practitioner, I understand where the shoe pinches, and we are going to take deliberate, precipitate steps to ensure that we protect practice through planting the seeds for appropriate policy and legal reforms. To ensure that we bring down company law practice, we strengthen refugee law, we ensure that immigration practice is deeper, we ensure that we venture into emerging areas of legal practice, so that there is income for the lawyers who are interested. Emerging areas of legal practice include climate change and ESG practice. We must get into food safety issues. We want to see lawyers in the field of anti-counterfeit, dealing with trade development issues, and all the other subsectors. So that is something which only requires strategic leadership. If you get these career council members, people who have been here, they have been doing it every time. They come with empty promises. That's why they are scared of our candidature. They do empty promises every time. They camouflage lawyers, yet lawyers are suffering. So we must be pushy and we must be strategic, and that's what we stand for. We really have to champion the concerns of colleagues, and we must be different and deliberate about it.